What's up, everybody? This is AJ of the DFS Whisperers, rocking it solo tonight. Sorry we didn't put out a video yesterday. Some real life things got in the way, things happen, but we back in business and we gonna rock on to another day. I hope you guys had a pretty good, what's the day? Wednesday. Hope you guys had a good hump day. Me personally, it could have been a little bit better. Literally everybody I had my mind on but did not act on went off. It was just one of those days, and the people that I rock with on my final look lineups, a lot of them did pretty well, but there was a few that all they needed to do was just be terrible and pretty much drag the whole thing down. But had I acted on those people that I originally wanted to put on my lines, yeah, I'd probably be eating today. But right now I'm crying, but I don't have much time. I don't have much time to cry. We're moving on to a new day. But let's go ahead and get into this slate for Thursday. It's a 4-game slate. Shout out to Draft Dashboard, our favorite tool of choice when it comes to our DFS needs. You have things like the position optimizer, top sleepers and studs of the day. You have a scary accurate lineup optimizer. You get to see player trends. They have an NBA cheat sheet in case you don't have time to do research or don't want to do research. The NBA cheat sheet is here to save your life. So sign up to Draft Dashboard for $1 for your first 30 days. The link is in the bio. Put in $1. You get a tool that can help you potentially win back thousands within your first 30 days. I don't think that's a bad deal. And shout out to My Prize Picks. It's a dope DFS site where you run props. How good are you guys at guessing over and unders? If you're good at it, you can win up to 10x your money. You can run up to a 4-man prop, and if you guess the over unders correctly, which they use FanDuel scoring, by the way, you could profit heavy. You can win, like I said, 10 times your money back. So shout out to My Prize Picks. Links in the bio. Use promo code WHISPER when you sign up, and you'll get a 25% match on your first deposit and a 2-player free prop. So not a bad deal right there. All right, guys, I'm done with the plugs. All right, so we're going to get into this slate real quick. I'm going to try to make this a quick video. These are just some of my favorite plays. First off, I got to start off with Hassan Whiteside. I just can't ignore that 6'4" price tag going up against the Clippers. They're on a back-to-back right now, and Ivica Zubac, his defense don't scare me against Whiteside. My main concern with Whiteside has always been his health. Can he stay on the court? Because it seems like every time I pick him, he's leaving the court with some type of injury. But, if he's out there for his, 27 to 30 minutes, he has a 67% chance to hit 5 times value. He's projected to get about 38 points. We'll give you about 1.3 fantasy points per minute. And you look at his history against the Clippers, he's put up a 49, a 54, and a 36 in the past. So it's been a pretty solid matchup for him. And he's coming off a 41-point game. And we all know when Whiteside's out there, he is a strong double-double type of guy when he's out there and healthy. 98 dash ranking going into this matchup. Like I said, Clippers on the back-to-back, so I do look for Hassan Whiteside when he's out there on that court to beast and get a pretty strong double-double. So he's one of my favorite plays of the slate. Next is Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker, if you want to run that narrative of playing your former team, he's at a 9.3 price tag. He's up there, but the thing is, he's been pretty much paying it off since the start of the year. Look at his last 5. He's put up a 41, a 52, 49, a 50, and a 47. So he's, like I said, every game he's been pretty much hitting value or going over. He does have a 79 dash ranking going into this game, projected to get about 41 points. We'll give you about 1.2 fantasy points per minute and 67% chance to hit 5 times value. So if you want to run that narrative, playing Charlotte, he does expect to get a warm welcome and a warm reception from his former crowd. So that could either go one of two ways. He's going to come out and stink up the joint, or he's going to come out and absolutely ball. But me personally, I have Kemba Walker going off like he has been. And one thing about Kemba, a trend that I've noticed since the start of the season. He always has slow first halves. So if you roster him and you notice in the first half of the game, he's just kind of, his scoring is low. Don't even trip. I mean, that's just how he starts off. And then, next thing you know, he's blowing up to, 40, 50. I mean, that's just how he is. He goes on those crazy scoring runs. We know those crazy Kemba scoring runs. So look out for that. You can lock him in as one of your main studs. He's been pretty consistent. And this guy, Jaylen Brown. I used to hate rostering this dude last year. He used to basically, I used to be nervous to the point where I wonder if he'd even give me 20 every time I rostered him. But this year, he's actually gotten off to a pretty solid start. He has put up a 31 and a 47. He didn't have a great opening night. He only played 18 minutes. Can't remember exactly the reason why he only played 18 minutes, but ever since then, he's had one game where he's played at least 30, another game where he played close to 40 minutes. And, there you see he put up a 31 and a 47. And he's at a 5.7 price tag. So he's priced at this mid-tier range where I'm willing to roster him. He's projected to get 28 points in his game, about that. Will give you about 1.1 fantasy points per minute. Has a 67% chance to hit 5 times value. So, he's coming off an injury and, he's back in the starting lineup. So that'll push Marcus Smart back to the bench. So you hope that he comes out with a scoring punch and does his thing. But I do like him at that 5.7 price tag. I probably will be fixing him in a lot of my lineups tomorrow. Then I have to run over to DS17, Dennis Schroeder, at a 5.3 price tag. And he's actually had a pretty solid start to the year himself. He's put up, look at his numbers. Last 5, he's put up a 48, a 41, 26, 35, and then he dudded on the last game. So you can kind of run the narrative, of a heavy bounce back against San Antonio, which is a team that he actually has a pretty solid history against. If you look at the last 5 against them, he's put up a 30, a 37, a 23, a 43, and a 34. So pretty solid history against San Antonio. Again, he's coming off a bad game, so you can run the bounce back narrative on him. He's priced mid-tier as well at 5.3 and projected to get about 26. But I'm actually going to take the slight over on that. So 30 to 35 point Dennis Schroeder, I could easily see 57% chance to hit 5 times value. So I'm liking DS17 tomorrow. Next is LA, LaMarcus Aldridge. Dang. Did y'all see him get cooked by Trae Young the other day? Man, that was nasty. I hope he recovered from that because I'm highlighting on this video. So I really hope he recovered from that because that was mean. But he's at a 6.9 price tag. He's sub 7K. And the reason I'm highlighting Aldridge, although be it, I did roster him against the Hawks, which he was killing it initially. Like in the first half, he was crushing, but then he slowed down in the second half and did absolutely nothing in the fourth quarter. But nevertheless, he still technically kind of still hit value. But I'm really liking him in this matchup because not only just because of his price tag, but he has very great history against OKC. He put up a 47, a 35, and a ceiling game of 79. And then also another 46. And then a 22. So out of his last 5 games, he went under value one time. So, I like my odds with LaMarcus Aldridge tomorrow. And like I said, it's not like he's an expensive stud. 6'9", he's damn near mid-tier priced. So 78 dash ranking going into this matchup, projected to get about 38 with a 71% chance to hit 5 times value. So I like him in this spot against OKC. So I'll probably be running me some LaMarcus Aldridge. And then, a value play I want to highlight, Brent Forbes. As of right now, Derek White and his forehead is questionable going into this slate. So that opens up a couple of guard spots. All right. So in all seriousness, though, that does open up a spot there for somebody to get an uptick in minutes. So candidates right now are Brent Forbes and Patty Mills. Patty Mills, especially with an honorable mention, he's been off to a solid start for his cheap price tag, so don't sleep on him. But Brent Forbes does have an 81 dash ranking going into this game, projected to get about 22 points. And so far, if you look at the way he started, I mean, he's been cheap. I mean, if you look at his last five, I mean, he is projected to, hit value or go over. I mean, he's put up a 24, a 22, a 27, and a 22. And then last five times he's played OKC, he's went over 20. So he posted a 26, 21, and a 29. Not sure what happened on that 0 game. And then he had a subpar game in one of his older games. But his more recent games, he's been pretty decent against them. But like I said, with Derek White being questionable, and if he ultimately gets ruled out, that does open up some open up some more minutes for Brent Forbes. And then look out if that shot gets to falling. I mean, he's been hitting that shot pretty consistently this year. So if it gets going, then he'll easily pay off that $4,300 price tag. So keep watch on him. But those are my picks for today, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, share, comment. I know we're still probably running the giveaway, so if you want to qualify, excuse me, I can't even talk. If you want to qualify for our weekly draft dashboard giveaway, just leave a comment telling us who you like on this slate, basically just getting the homework out the way. And that'll enter you into a drawing to win $20. And I believe we're going to be doing the drawing on Monday. I got to consult with my brother on that one, but I believe it's going to be on Monday. And we'll see who the lucky winner is. $20 is $20. So once again, we appreciate all the love and support to all of our new subscribers as well as our OG subscribers. And also shout out to the DFS Club. You have DC of DFS Space. You got Gabriel Skywalker of Skywalker DFS. So shout out to the club. Join the team. And make sure you follow us on our socials as well. Twitter at DFS Whisperers, Instagram at the DFS Whisperers, and email link is in the bio. So hit us up on our socials if you want to chop it up, you have any questions, or if you want to join the team. So with that being said, guys, we're going to go into this Thursday with a new hope, a new vigor, and we wish each and every one of you a nice hefty bag as always. And you know what else? We out here. Whisper Squad.